Ever have a moment where you're in a situation, a social situation, whether it's with friends or a cute guy you're dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, family, and then all of a sudden you start to think negative thoughts about that person judging you or thinking something harshly about you, thinking that they are saying something about you in their head, and you feel uncomfortable. You start to downplay who you are. You start to overthink. You start to analyze everything they're saying, everything you are saying, what you should have said, what you could have said, what maybe you can say to save this whole situation. It starts to become really overwhelming and you get anxiety. And this could happen in various situations, but oftentimes it happens with friends and people that we're dating. Okay. And here's the deal, like when those thoughts happen, they can get out of control into a full-blown anxiety and panic attack. Now the key to that is to catch it in its early stages, and I want you to think about this. Okay, if you're in San Francisco and you have those awesome amazing hills that you're driving down and you are at the top with your car and you let go of the gas, you try to catch the car in the top of the hill, it's going to be much easier to stop the car. Yeah? You agree? If you're at the bottom of the hill and you try to stop that car, you're not going to make it, right? You're going to have to get out of the way. So that's the same thing that happens with your emotions and your thoughts. Your thoughts become your emotions. Your thought is the first thing that pops up. That becomes the way you feel, i.e., your emotions, and then your action comes after that. It's a sequence of events. Now, if you can catch that thought before it gets out of control, then you are much likely to save the whole situation, save yourself, and not feel like that, and be cool, calm, and collected and in flow, which always feels really good. So, how do you do that? You have to understand that this is happening. Self awareness is the name of the game, and this can happen in any situation. Any situation that's not going the way you want it to, you can take a step back and understand that you don't have to respond in the way that you usually respond, which pisses you off, leaves you frustrated, anxiety, and full blown overwhelmed. Okay? So, in doing so, it's understanding that this thought is starting to trigger me. It could be fact, it could be an opinion, but either way, you don't need to respond in the way that you usually respond, which makes you very upset and worked up. Yes? So, in doing so, it's telling yourself something to stop yourself in that moment. So let's say you have a thought of, oh my God, I can't trust this person. This person is lying to me. Maybe so. We don't know. But is that a helpful thought? Is that going to make you feel good in that moment? Is that going to allow you to be rational and logical and think in a calm way? Is that going to allow you to then move forward with your day and feel really good? Probably not. And knowing that in the early stages is going to help you to go a different way, like a fork in a road. Yes? So when we have that first thought, we can say, all right, I see where this is coming from. I see that it's not making me feel really good. So now what? Well, I don't really know the facts. Well, everything will figure itself out. Well, if this person is lying to me, I'll find out eventually. It'll all come out, right? Like, there's things that you have no control of with some people, yeah? So, whether it's true or not, it's better for you to respond in a way that's more self reflective, more intuitive, more calm, because you just stay feeling really good for a longer amount of time. The other thing you can do is, if that is happening and you're already kind of going in a rant about it, you're really worked up about it, stop talking about it. I know it is the hardest thing to do. In my romantic relationships, especially, I would always be like, no, let's figure this out right now. I want to talk right now. What's up? Like, well, why'd you do that? What, you hurt my feelings. Like, now I'm feeling like this. And it would just be this full blown thing. I mean, it would last the whole day, it could last 2 days. Like, it didn't help to talk about it in that moment. It does not help to talk about it in that moment. It's already going. It's that car that's like going down the freeway really, really fast, right? That hill that we talked about in San Francisco. It's going. You have to get out of the way. You and your partner, whoever you are talking to, has to get out of the way. Let it calm down and then approach the situation in a new sight, new perspective, new eyes, calm, centered way. Now, this can go back and forth with us. Like, this can be our default. This can be something that we do. For myself, it was something that I did. And even in my most recent relationship, this was something that I'm working through because I don't want this relationship to be like the past relationships. But it's having that understanding of, what did I do? How did I respond? Did that work? Not really. Didn't like it. Didn't feel like a healthy relationship. Didn't feel like the kind of relationship that I want. So, how can I move to being something different? Again, awareness and then understanding what you can do better. So, now that you understand what's going on, now that you understand that you have options, it doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect. Absolutely not. But it's something that you have to train yourself to do. Through time and practice, you get better and better and better and better at this. Through time and practice, you have different thoughts, not those same, they're lying, I can't trust these people, they're judging me, they don't like me, what did I do? What did I Those are thoughts that are dominant in your head from other people, past experience, situations, things that are not beneficial to you at all, because they activate that rolling domino momentum negative effect. Yeah? So we want the positive, radiant, awesome, joyful effect to come out instead, automatically. Automatic thoughts, like the devil and the angel, those are automatic thoughts. But you can have more good thoughts and less bad thoughts, or you could have more bad thoughts and less good thoughts. It's really a matter of practice and a matter of focus. And whatever one becomes more dominant becomes a winning one. The other one will start to just, not worth it. I'm still happy. I'm great. I'm awesome and amazing. I know where I'm going. I know who I am. Right? That is what we want. That is what keeps you in flow. That is what helps you feel vibrant and awesome and amazing, makes you feel happy, joyful, and all other things just start to really work out for you when you can start to practice that more and more and more. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, I would really appreciate it if you can share it with a loved one, someone you truly care about, someone that can hear this message, because I know that the more people that hear it, the more that we hear about it, it encourages us to really start practicing this, and to feel supported and like we're not alone, because a lot of the times that's what we feel like. We are alone and we're not. So in this together, let's empower each other. I love you all. Talk soon.